This guy comes up to me at the gym and he's talking to me and he says hi to me. And by the way, I just have to give you some background. From like 5 years ago, I saw him. I was raised with him like through elementary school, middle school, and he comes up to me and he's like, hey, I want to tell you something, you know, don't take this the wrong way. And typically when somebody says don't take this the wrong way, something the wrong way is coming out. Okay, so ladies, just prepare yourself. The minute anyone says don't take this the wrong way, it's usually not something nice or it's something weird. Anyway, he proceeds to tell me he was in love with me all through middle school and high school. And it is kind of weird because I'm married and I have kids, so I'm just like, oh, okay, how nice. Whatever. I proceed to see him like several times, you know, each year for the past 5 years. Cordial, hi, very nice guy, you know, doesn't bother me. Anyway, comes up to me in the gym, like waves from far, walks up to me at the gym and he's like, hey, how are you? I haven't seen you in so long. I'm like, I'm doing great. How are you? How's your family? You know, just a small talk. And then he goes to me, you know what? Don't take this the wrong way. And here we go with the same thing. Don't take this the wrong way. Brace yourself, ladies. Here's what he says. You are looking so fat. I have never seen you this fat in my life. I'm used to you being like in tip-top shape and you're fat. And I, of course, am so humiliated, embarrassed, and I'm like, is this effing guy really calling me fat right now? Who is he to talk to me like this, right? So I'm like, first off, I'm not fat, but if I was fat, who cares? Like, what is it of your business to come and tell a woman they're fat? It's none of your business. You should never talk to any woman like that. So you know what he says? I was like, why are you talking to me like this? That's so mean of you. He says, I'm motivating you. This is me right now changing your... Didn't know what to say. I mean, how do you respond to that? And I'm not the type of person that talks bad about anybody ever. And, you know, it wouldn't be right to tell you that, like, he's a really short guy with probably, like, one of those Napoleon complexes. I would never say that. You know, somebody else would say that. Somebody else would say he's compensating for something that he probably is, you know, neglectful in, or maybe he doesn't have enough of, but I would never say that. So anyway, he proceeds to tell me how fat I am and how he's motivating me and he's changing my life. So am I supposed to thank him? I mean, I'm like, what's going on here? No, I'm not going to thank him. So he goes, you know what else? I like draw a blank and I can't even talk, right? So he goes, I have just changed your entire life. I have motivated you. It's because of me. You're going to be different now and you're going to thank me later. I'm like, why would you even think that that would motivate me or any woman? It doesn't motivate me. And by the way, I'm not fat. And then he goes, you have a bigger ass than I have ever seen in my life on you before. And I'm like so offended. That's like me walking up to a guy and saying, wow, your genitals are pretty small. I mean, how do you respond to something like that? So, you know, the first thing that came to my mind was thick is in, and if you were a different color, maybe you would know that. And then I just walked away. But ladies, what do you think about that? Isn't that just like horrible? So now if I start looking amazingly great again, he's gonna walk up to me and have the audacity to be like, you're welcome, honey, you're welcome. Like, so although I'm pretty witty and I do come back with comebacks sometimes pretty quick, this time I was a little thrown off because I just wasn't expecting a grown man to come up to me, who has a daughter, by the way, and tell me that I'm fat in a form of like pure like love and kindness, whatever that demented kind of thinking is. So anyway, I just wanted you guys to know this stuff really does happen to me. This is a real legitimate story. I wasn't gonna say it out on the internet, and I just thought maybe I shouldn't, but like I'm thinking to myself, maybe I should. And if he sees it, he should be embarrassed. That was just so wrong, and I hope he never does this to another lady, because it's just wrong. Thank God I'm strong and I would continue to go to the gym. Another lady would have cried their ass off and stopped going to the gym and really became like something she didn't want to be. Guys, don't treat women like that. That's just not right.